on 125th Street under Commander General Yohana. If you're not in the Isupk, you are not in the truth, man. Isupk is the body and the home of the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm Officer of 1,000 Aram here with my brother, Officer 50 Ramawan. And we're about to get into these precepts, man, and talk about some of these things that's going on within the earth. You know, it's like right now today, man, it's one thing that's really standing out right now. Well, several things are standing out right now. But one is like the influctuation of all these weapons that's being poured into the city of Chicago and all other major cities around this earth, man. There's so many weapons on these streets. It's like everyone have a gun today, man. To the point where now it was like from Friday to Sunday, you have so many people being shot. But now it's spreading all off into the weekdays, man. It's like Monday, I think like 17 people across Chicago got shot. Then Tuesday, another number, and so many people are being murdered, man. And you have to really wonder where all these doggone guns coming from. You know what I'm saying? It's the murder rate in Chicago is going to reach an all-time high this year. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many shootings. And not only that, the Most High is so angry with us till he's allowing our babies to be murdered now, man. Babies are dying. I done read several stories just this week alone where children sitting in the backseat of their parents' cars and being shot, and their parent are looking in the back. A story a couple of days ago, a police officer was driving, him and his family was going somewhere, and some guys shot up the car, and I think the 18-month-old or something like that, they look back there, he slumped over, bleeding from the head, and a 9-year-old had been seriously injured too. You know what I'm saying? And this is starting to happen more frequently. And not only that, man, they getting ready, they done geared up and got this Pride Day parade, this Pride Day gay parade started. You know what I'm saying? America's really, really pushing homosexuality. You know what I'm saying? Which is a sin and abomination against the Most High, man. It's nothing natural about two men or two women being together. That is a sin. Another thing that's angering the Most High is that the abortions. Not only that, the abortions, and then we got our brothers, black men and Hispanic men marrying white women and vice versa. You know, we should not be mixing with certain races on this planet, man. And these are the things that's angering the Most High, which is causing God to pour his wrath down on us. You know what I'm saying? We just saw on the news right here in Illinois a couple of days ago, a tornado hit in the suburbs and really, really ran through those cities and destroyed them, man. I mean, tore it up, flipped over cars, tore down houses and everything, man. So it's a lot going on in this earth right now, not to mention that we're on the verge of World War III, man. Putin and the Chinese and America, you know, they all them scrambling, trying to get to these tables, united tables, to talk and work out things, and everybody is looking at America, man. Everybody is focused on America, want to take America's place as far as being in the position of power the way they are. And this got to come to pass, man. And you know, it's not time for nobody to panic or nothing like that. Now we're starting to have more and more UFO sightings, which according to the Bible are angels flying those UFOs, man. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go and get into this the precepts and stuff, and to talk about more of these topics that's going on in this earth, man. And the only place you can really, really find brotherhood, I'm gonna be honest with you, man, no bull jive, is in the Isupk, man. Right. There is no brotherhood or sisterhood outside those doors at all. It's dog eat dog, every man for himself, man. I'm being honest with you. Niggas, black people are so quick to hurt one another, to destroy one another, to kill each other, man. You know what I'm saying? With no forgiveness. It's like, I don't know, there's no brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? You let a pretty lady, a woman, and she ain't even got to be pretty, you let a woman be involved or a few dollars, and brothers will lose their mind, man. And then we have brothers out here. I have heard guys make statements like, let's get together and go show these white people we not savages. And that same brother that will make that statement will turn right around, man, and walk past a black brother that he worked with every day and won't even speak to him. You know, that show you how sick and destroyed we are as a nation of people, man. But we're going to get into these topics. Let's go to Romans 15:4 right fast.
Okay.
So once again, Israel, we're coming out. We're going to bring out some of these topics showing that, man, all this murder rate going on. There's no brotherhood or sisterhood in outside these doors. People are going for themselves. Everybody's staying high. All day, every day, our people, the majority of our people, all they do is smoke, drink, smoke cigarettes, smoke loud, drinking, and just their spirits are beaten down. No, it's like no hope. And the only place you're gonna find some hope is in the Isupk. You can't. The Most High is not in these churches, man. That's what our people don't realize. The Most High Spirit is not in these church buildings, man, at all. Those church buildings are the synagogue of Satan. And the reason why we say that is because no one in these churches are following the law, statutes, and commandments. Right. These law, statutes, and commandments was placed for a reason. And they're supposed to be passed on from generation to generation. But when our people were brought over here on them slave ships, man, they beat our culture out of our ancestors, man. They literally was taking bull whips and beating they Jesus and their religion into our people. And as time went past, they was passing that down from generation to generation up to today. And that's why we so lost, because we don't know who we are. We don't know our purpose. We don't know how we should live or treat one another, because we're following the white man rules, man. We're so oppressed till we don't forget who we are as a nation of people.
That's right.
You got that out? Read.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 15 and verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
The Bible said whatsoever things were written before time was written for our learning, man. That means according to these scriptures, man, this is what we should be following. Everybody running around the other day talking about Juneteenth, man. We are free black people, which is a lie. Black people are not free, man. If black people free, then why we don't have anything? You got to think about it, man. The only thing we got in our community is too many churches. That's all we got in our, as far as black owned, church after church after church after church, man. And these churches are not helping the communities at all. They barely, a lot of these little storefront churches are barely open themselves. They struggling like hell, man. They got a handful of people that's joining them little churches, man, and these little pastors. And they eating all kind of stuff. They living any kind of way when they leave up out of there, and they leave those little church houses and go to their homes. These people are not. You do not see any difference in these pastors and their families than you do in people in the streets. Read.
God. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope.
Now black people don't have no patience or comfort, man. We're anxious. We suffer from anxiety. We suffer from PTSD. We suffer from all sorts of things, man, because of the things that we witnessed and seen. And that's it's a reality that it's hard to leave out your house and not be concerned about your surroundings, because carjackings are so high. When you go outside, the young men standing right outside your door selling drugs up and down the block, you know what I'm saying? The police riding all day, and there's just a lot of confusion and chaos in the black and Hispanic communities. So there is no peace in our neighborhoods, man. And according to the Bible, this is the only place where we can find our help at. And then the only place you can get that is to come into the Isupk, man.
That's right.
And if there is no place else, go to Deuteronomy 4 and 5.
Okay.
So once again, Israel, it's just too much going on, and to the point where the Lord is so angry with us, trying to shake us loose from these other nations. And that's the reason why our actions, we bring in the wrath of God down on ourselves, man. The Lord is going to come back and utterly destroy America. Right. You got to realize that, man. America is the modern day Babylon. It has the spirit. It have a spirit on it, man. That's the homosexual spirit, a spirit of lust, a spirit of greed, a spirit of murder and hate. This whole place was built on the bloodshed of the North American Indians, man. Right. The Native Americans, our brothers. You know what I'm saying? The white men came over here and literally stole this land from the Native American Indian. Then they used the Apocrypha and went and found the Israelites and drug our people over here. And this nation was built by slaves, man.
That's right.
This place was literally built by the hands of slaves. Now today, who's really taking care of this place are our Hispanic brothers.
That's right.
You see them everywhere, building big houses, or keeping the lawns and stuff manicured. Or who you think is out in these big hot fields picking vegetables and stuff to bring into the cities, man? Our Hispanic brothers are, man. The white man is the devil that the Bible speak of,
right.
And everything that he touched, he destroyed. He done force his religion upon us. He don't have no respect for our humanity at all. You know what I'm saying? The only people that they have, the only people, humanity they respect is their own. You know what I'm saying? And they always want to tell us that we should forget our heritage. We should forget about what happened to our forefathers and our people of the past. But every year they have a remembrance of the 9/11. Since it happened, they always dedicating something or remembering the death of their people, man. When an attack was carried out on America, but they always want us to forget who we are and where we come from, and we're not forgetting a damn thing. I'm not gonna forget nothing, and I know my brothers aren't either, man.
Right.
And that's why it's so important to get into the Isupk and learn who you really are. Learn why you was put on this planet and how we should live, how we should eat, how we should treat one another, man.
Right.
You got it out? Read.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, and verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments.
Moses came down out of the mountain and told the children of Israel, behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, man. And this is what we should be following. People should not be, just the other day, like I said, the white man so-called passed this little bill, and what was so shameful is that when Biden was sitting up writing and stuff, you had all these older people, black men and women standing around him, smiling like man, just all you can see is their teeth. You know what I'm saying? Like such a great thing was happening. Well, nothing has changed since Lincoln. People been voting for years, man. And the only place you see money flowing into are the rich neighborhoods, the suburbs, and things of that nature. You come to the north, south, east, and west side of Chicago, our streets are raggedy as hell. There's nowhere in the world that these streets should be as rough as they are for as long as they've been. We pay our taxes too. You know what I'm saying? We work hard. I work hard. My brothers work hard. We pay our taxes. But yet and still, when we go outside, our streets are so raggedy, and they're not coming to the black community fixing our pavements. You know what I'm saying? They'll come in and they spot it up, you know, or patch it up, things of that nature. But once you go so far north or east or south, the road is so smooth. It is laid over real nice, man. That's because these people don't give a damn. Our politicians or community leaders, they're not doing anything, man. It's just a waste of time talking with these people, man.
Right.
You may as well stop voting, because every time you vote, okay, even when you had a Barack Obama in there, the only thing he left as a legacy in the black community was passing a bill that transsexuals and homosexuals could have more rights. That was it. Other than that, and he married to a black woman. And she ain't, I mean, come on, man. She could have did something she could have talked to that brother, or she could have did something to him or with him to look out for her people. So Michelle Obama, she really dropped the ball on that one, man. She ain't everybody upholding her like she really did something great. Okay, yeah, it was a sister in the White House. Fine, that was cool. But her husband is not a black man. Her husband is a African. You know what I'm saying? And he showed he didn't give a damn about the black communities, man. Read.
That's right. God, even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it.
Now it's a commandment from Moses from the Most High through Moses that we should follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. It's a commandment. It's not something that you have a decision or a choice that you should do. That's why the Most High is so damn angry with us today, because we chose death instead of life.
That's right.
Go to Deuteronomy 12 and 13, all right?
God.
We've chosen death over life, man. That's why we're telling you in the Isupk, there's not going to be any change, man. It's only going to get worse. Believe that. I don't care who you vote in there. Everybody think Biden and that vice president Kamala Harris is such a damn blessing, which is a lie, man. I just looked at a picture the other day where they had a big old meeting, and the only two black people I saw in that damn room were waiters. Two waiters. Everybody else that there was at that table were Europeans, man, white, Chinese, stuff like nations that hate the black people and don't give a damn about the black community, man. Come on, y'all, stop it, man. Kamala Harris, I think she married to a damn white man. You know what I'm saying? She's not a sister, man. She pulling the wool over everybody's eyes, trying to have that, acting like she got swag, and she don't, man. That's a damn East Indian, man. And it's like everybody done took a big old dose of NyQuil, man, and sleep. We had any more on that one?
No, we don't.
No, yeah, Deuteronomy. Come, read.
13, correct?
10. Deuteronomy 10.
Okay, Salakia.
Chapter 10, verse 12.
Salakia. This is the book of Deuteronomy. Salakia. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 12. And now, Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee, but to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him.
Now, according to the Bible, man, we should love the Most High so much till we should fear breaking his law, statutes, and commandments,
right,
which is something that we do all the time. It's almost like you say you have a relationship with the Lord, you say you believe in him, but you're not doing nothing that he say do. Thus, that's why we're bringing the wrath of God down on ourselves, and you wonder why we're living in the conditions that we're living in. We didn't put ourselves in these conditions, man. We were placed in these conditions.
That's right.
And the reason why we were placed in these conditions is because we refuse to follow the law, statutes, commandments.
That's right.
We rather follow the traditions of other nations. We rather follow. We got some people that when they call in their spiritual walk, they hitting little chimes, burning a lot of incense, and meditating. I guess you could call it. You know what I'm saying? Anything but following these laws, statutes, and commandments. We got a lot of our people that's into Christianity, which is not our culture. Islam, which is not our culture. Neither one of those religions have done a damn thing for the black community but help destroy it. That's about all. Read.
God, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
And when it say with all thy heart, it's not talking about the muscle that's pushing blood through your body. It's a metaphor. It's talking about your mind, man. We should keep our mind stayed on the Most High. We should keep our mind stayed on the law, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
You should not think that you're wise in your own eyes. You're not. Because the wisdom of the Most High is far greater, exceeds the knowledge of this world.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care what major college you graduated from. I don't care how many plaques you have on your wall. If you're not following these laws, statutes, and commandments, that stuff is not going to save you, man.
That's right.
And the Lord is sick and tired of our nonsense, trying to always love all these other nations. That's not what the Bible said. The Bible said, come out of her, my people, that you be not destroyed with this place. This place is going to be destroyed. Right. This place is going to be utterly destroyed. And if you don't wake up and take your spirit out of America, you're going to die with it. It's cut and dry. There's no other way to it. Any more on that one? That was 13.
Verse 13. To keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes, which I command thee this day for thy good.
There you go again. To keep the commandments of the Lord, which I command thee this day for our good. And trust me, it's not good today for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians.
That's
man.
right.
It's really not. They have committed total genocide on our on our Native American brothers, man. They tried to wipe the people off the face of the damn earth, and they took this land from them. You know what I'm saying? And right now today, you can go to a reservation, man, and it's like you pay to go in to watch these people dress in their attire and do go around the fire doing their dance and stuff, man. But it's damn near like a mockery, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's like a show. They done put these people in a position where it's like you could go and see how our brothers and sisters are living on these reservations, and they're not living well, man. They're not living well.
That's right.
Let's go to Baruch 4:1. We're bringing out all through the Bible, all it talk about, man, from the Old Testament, from the beginning to the end of the Bible, man. It talk about how we should be following the law, statutes, and commandments. That's placed there for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And if we were following these law, statutes, and commandments, the Lord would fight our battle, man.
That's right.
We wouldn't have to raise a finger. All we have to do is serve the Most High. And his laws and his statutes and commandments are not grievous, man.
That's right.
It tells us what we should. It's a blueprint of how we should live and what we should be doing and how we should be treating one another. That's why we said earlier that there is no brotherhood outside the Isupk.
That's right.
There is no brotherhood or sisterhood, man. It's like dog eat dog out there.
That's right.
Everybody is scraping and scratching trying to survive. Because the white man is giving black people so little. You know what I'm saying? Just like this Juneteenth thing. Black people spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars on fireworks. All over the city. You go everywhere. All you can see is you can tell they spent hundreds of dollars on these damn fireworks, man. Celebrating. And what are you celebrating? What are you celebrating? That's not a time for joy or happiness. Black people are not free, man. Don't you know that? Black people giving up for the 4th of July. People giving up for all these wicked holidays that we're not supposed to acknowledge. We just got through celebrating the first fruits, man. The Most High gave us high holy days and feast days to acknowledge. We have our own feast days and high holy days to acknowledge. But we don't. You go outside of this school, don't nobody know about that. Nobody is acknowledging that. Everybody gearing up and putting pork on their grills and getting ready for the white man holidays. That's right. And that's crazy as all out, man. That's something that we really have to stop doing. Because listen, grace is not going to save you, man. You got to follow the law, statutes, and commandments if you want to be saved when Yahweh shall come back. Right. Grace is only a time frame to give you a chance to get it together. And tomorrow is not promised to no one. Especially today, man. Babies are being shot. 18 months younger. Since this year started, I think we done made it up to like 20 or 25 babies done been murdered in the streets of Chicago. Now this is just Chicago. I know it's going on in every major city all over the earth, wherever black people are, man. It's important that we wake up, Israel. Baruch 4:1.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God and the law that endure forever. This
is a part of the Bible that they taken out of the Bible because there's a lot of information in the Apocrypha that they did not want us to see. Read that again,
This is the book of Baruch 4:1. This is the book of the commandments of God.
This is the book of the commandments of God, man. Read.
And the law that endures forever.
And this law should endure forever. We should be living by these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. It's not placed here for nothing. And that falls on these pastors for not teaching God's people that we should be following these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. These pastors are greedy dogs that don't give a damn about God's people. All they care about is money. All they care about is having wealth in this earth. They have their heaven right here on earth because when the Lord comes, they should really, really enjoy it because when the Most High come back, they're going to lose all of that. Trust me. The first shall be last and the last shall be first according to the Bible. And these pastors, they live in a good life. People like T.D. Jakes, Creflo Dollar, Joel Osteen, Paula White, all these pastors, man, they live in a lavish lifestyle. They flying around in Lear jets. They got big mansions look like it's on an island by itself. 20 bedrooms, 12 bathrooms, 2 pools, gym down in the basement. Damn. That don't sound like heaven right here on earth, and mighty funny. If you ever wonder and pay attention, they always telling black people you're gonna have heaven when you die. That's the only time black people is supposed to see heaven is when we die. But yet, right now, they got heaven right here on earth. Come on, man, read.
All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
And that's what's happening. That's why our people are dying at such a dramatic rate, at such a high rate each year, because we have turned our backs on the Most High. How can we say you turned your backs on the Most High? Thank you for asking me that. Because you're not following the law, statutes, and commandments. Right. How you going to find the Lord and then disobey him, not listen to him, man? The only way you can have a relationship with the Most High is to follow his law, statutes, and commandments. Right. These are the words of the Most High that he gave Moses to give to the children of Israel. Black people, Hispanic people, you are the children of Israel. Right. Whites and Africans and Chinese and Japanese, I don't give a damn about them having churches and holding Bibles in their hands. They still not the people of the Most High. What's that Chinese boy name? I used to watch him all the time. Anyway, but come on, man. Those are not our brothers and sisters, man. That's right. And we supposed to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. And the reason why we see death angel all through our communities, we see our daughters and our sisters are so beaten down till they don't have no pride anymore. That's right. They come out dressed any kind of way. They talking like the young boys and stuff. They getting high. They getting high for any and everything. They shaking up them pills and stuff in these bottles of drinking that crap, and they call it rolling. Walking around crazy as all out, man. Ready to do any damn thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a mind-altering substance, man. And it's just like a PCP. Whatever your attitude is when you smoke that stuff or drink that stuff, it's going to enhance it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? If you're feeling angry and mad, it's going to enhance your anger. If you're feeling loving, you're going to be probably a whore. You're going to want to have sex all night. You know what I'm saying? And this stuff is killing our children, man. Let's go to Baruch 2 and 10.
It's the book of Baruch, chapter 2, verse 10. Yet we have not hearkened unto his voice, to walk in the commandments of the Lord.
The Bible says, yet we have not hearkened unto the voice of the Lord, man. And we haven't, y'all. I don't care because you get up and put on your clean clothes and your little suit and your caps and your dresses and shoes and you go to the church every Sunday. That don't mean a damn thing. You don't have a relationship with the Lord. When you come out of them churches from getting entertained with that music and the dancing, and listening to your pastor up there talking about God knows what, anything but these law, statutes, and commandments. When you go home, you a filthy heathen. You smoking your cigarettes. A lot of y'all still blowing your chiefing, smoking blunts and stuff. A lot of y'all, the pastors are having sex with married women. Come on, man. We have separated ourselves from the Most High, man, by disobeying him. And he's very angry with us, very angry with us. How can you tell? Because look at the murder rate in the black community. To the point where now babies are being murdered driving down the damn street. Shot in the head. Ain't nowhere in the world a 18-month-old child should get shot in the head. A few years ago, you had those guys over here right off Damon in 83rd or something. They caught the little boy in the alley and point blank murdered that little boy. That's demonic, man. That is demonic. And the only way you can do that is because you following you got the spirit of America on you, man. That's why America was built off lies, blood, and rape. The white man is the first man that was the real gangsters, them damn Italians, and they perfected it. And then what was so crazy is all the time they perfecting murder and they making billions of dollars off crime. And then all of a sudden they could take that money and invest it and wash it and get them a legal business. But you let a black man go out there and try to get some money and build some money, he going to penitentiary. They're gonna take his money and everything. He's gonna need it for a lawyer because it's gonna cost up his butt. But the white man got away with it. Read.
That he has set before us. Let's start from the top.
Con, please.
Verse 10, Baruch 2 and 10. Yet we have not hearkened unto his voice to walk in the commandments of the Lord, that he has set before us.
The Lord set these laws, statutes, and commandments before us. And if you think you're going to get away with not following these laws, statutes, and commandments, your time is winding down. Your day is coming. No man will go to the grave without paying for the sins that he have committed, man. And then you have to realize, when you see people being shot and murdered in the streets, that is the judgment of the Most High.
That's right.
You wonder why these babies being shot. That's the judgment of the Most High, man. The Lord, the God that we serve, is not effeminate. He's not all loving. He's a man of war.
That's right.
And he's showing it. When you see all the death and destruction, the weather people like to blame it on Mother Nature. That was an angel that destroyed those little cities on the outside of the skirts of Chicago the other day. And we pray for destruction of this place. I don't like this place for the simple fact of how they continually killing our people, man. We're not free. When North America went down south to fight in that Civil War, that was a financial all of that was about finances.
That's right.
Because the South was getting so rich from working black people in their fields for free. They had black people picking their cotton, picking all of their different vegetation and stuff, and selling it to the other across the world. And they was getting filthy rich off of free labor. So North America got sick and tired of that and went down there and started their war with them people, man. To make them release those black people, only and to come up here and work for them. Now, just because you get a paycheck and you live in a house and you're able to pay for your kids' education now, that still don't make you free. Not at all. On the contrary. Because with these Social Security numbers, man, listen, I'm telling you, we still property of this place, man.
That's right.
We're still property of this place. And how we know that is when they, during that Civil War, the great migration of black people came north looking for a better lifestyle, but nothing has changed as far as their paperwork, the white man's independence, the white man's their agenda and what was that they wrote? The independence. Yeah, the independence. That wasn't for black people. That wasn't to free black people, man. That was they stamp to have them rights to do what they want to do. They forefathers had a vision that they wanted their children of today to still be ruling this place.
That's right. That's
what that was about, and they are. They still ruling this place, man. How can we say that? So if you have, listen, if Juneteenth really meant something, then that means they're going to let some black man or somebody get on that United Nations and represent us then. Because we are a people that's being taxed without representation. There's nobody that's sitting at the UN table when they come together that represent black people, man. You have to wake up and think about it, man. Come on, stop it. Let's go to Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
God.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15.
It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15. But it should come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Now the Bible said it will come to pass if we do not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. Read.
To observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I commanded thee this day.
And Moses said it was a commandment to follow these laws and statutes, man, that the Lord sent to his people. It's a commandment that you stop eating shrimp, pork, crab, lobster. It's a commandment that you don't marry white women, African women, Chinese women, Japanese women. That's a commandment. It's a commandment that black people should love one another. We should have brotherly love and sisterly love, and we don't. We do not. These are commandments, man, that we were told that we supposed to follow these. Read.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
And that's exactly what's happening, man. All these curses are overtaking us today, all the way down to our children. Our babies are suffering because of our disobedience and our stiff-neckedness, man. Our children are suffering from it. Not just our young people, not just the old people, even the babies, man. Come on, Israel, we got to do better. We got to wake up and follow these laws, statutes, commandments. It's a matter of life and death, and obviously we have chosen death, man.
That's right.
Don't y'all see that? Don't y'all know it's time to wake up, Israel? Don't y'all know it's time to turn back to the one and only true and living God? We're the only people on this planet that serve a true and living God, man.
Right.
And the Lord is angry as hell at us right now. He's very upset with us. Come on, man, stop it. Go over to Deuteronomy 8 and 11. We have forgotten these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. And the reason why we've forgotten them because these pastors are not teaching them to us. These pastors are teaching prosperity preachers, or they, some preaching about anything except these laws, statutes, and commandments. And the reason why they don't want to tell you what you should do and shouldn't do, because they know it's going to affect their bank account. Mm-hmm. They know it's going to affect their bank account. They know the people start looking at them sideways because the people have itchy ears. They want to hear what's good. Mm-hmm. They want to be able to sit in church and get that feel-good feeling and go home and cook pork. Mm-hmm. Put pork in their greens. Cook that ham. Smoke that blunt. Smoke they Cools and they Newports. That's what they want to do, man. People are so comfortable in living in sin, it feels natural to them now. And it's causing God to kill us, man. Grace is just a time frame to get it together, to repent right now. Repent today, Israel. Don't wait till tomorrow. Change your life. Change your life today. Stop being a wicked person. Stop being a whoremonger. Stop being a whore. Stop being a gangbanger. Stop being a drug dealer. Come on, man. We got to do better, man. The time frame is the opportunity is closing. You can see it by the things and the events that's going on in the earth. It's obvious. You got it up? Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 11. Beware that thou forget not the Lord thy God in not keeping his commandments.
The Bible said, beware and forget not, and stop not keeping his commandments, man. The Lord is steady telling us, the minute in the Isupk, we could bring out precept after precept after precept after precept, showing how important it is to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. Okay. Honestly, read.
Okay. And his judgments and his statutes, which I commanded thee this day.
His judgments, man. And that's what's happening right now. We're being judged because of our sins. Because of our disobedience to the Lord, our God, man. He letting us die. We killing ourselves. We're killing ourselves because we don't want to be told what to do. We're killing ourselves trying to do everything but what we're supposed to do. All the way down to the point where babies are being... it's not even safe to sit in your doggone house, man. Last night I was sitting in the house, man. I heard so many... It was a shootout behind my crib. Right off Princeton, over there on 52nd. 52nd and Princeton. A girl got shot 2 or 3 times. A young man got shot down. It was a shootout over there. People just dying in these streets, man, like it's normal. You know what I'm saying? That's the wickedness of America, man. And we're taking on the spirit of America by mimicking them, man. The white man has destroyed everything on this planet. He hunts so much for free game till they done brought certain animals to the point of extinction. Man, they almost don't even exist anymore. What they call the white rhino or the black rhino. Just kill them just to get their ivory off their bodies. Killing gorillas to take their hands to make ashtrays. Now they eating the damn alligators. Now they didn't even pass the law where they can eat pythons, snakes. And you know that white man love his pig, boy. That white man love his pig, boy. He love his pulled pork. And Isupk, they eat the hell out of it too. Niggas eating it too. All of us, not by not following these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. We eating all sorts of abominable stuff and praying over there as if God hear your prayers. And according to the Bible, that's the Lord despised that crap, man. Every action that we take outside of these laws, statutes, and commandments, man, we're bringing the wrath of God down on our own heads. Right. He's so upset with us, man. He's very upset with us. He sent his son to this planet to die for us. Yahweh, who the whole world knows as Jesus Christ, was very radical, man. Coming up against those scribes and Pharisees, which was known today as these pastors. He battled them like crazy, man. Do you really think that they tried to entrap an all-loving man, somebody that was loving everything and everybody? Christ was battling them just like we do today in the Isupk. And we hate it all over. You know,
still kind of constant. Like I said, what you're bringing up, then you get that. You know, even when I was in a church, you would hear the pastors talking about the Pharisees and the Sadducees and how Yahweh would speak against them, but they'll daily realize that the ones that Yahweh was speaking against was them. Was the pastor.
The one that's delivering the damn message.
Delivering the message. He's talking about you, and you out here telling this story about how Yahweh talking about the Pharisees and Sadducees. You was the spirit he was talking about.
That's right. That's right. And that spirit is in every church that's in Chicago and everywhere else. The spirit of Satan. Because they go to these white people seminars and Bible schools and stuff, and these people teach these men how to come back into our communities, what to teach God's people, and they teach them everything except how to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
Those pastors are asleep, man. They sleep, and they greedy dogs. They don't give a damn about God's people, man. All they care about is living off the tithes, living good, driving good, taking trips. Even celebrating your birthday is a sin, man. You're not supposed to celebrate your birthday. According to the Bible, every doggone day belongs to the Most High.
That's right.
Every year these pastors take a big collection where they want to, or the church take a big collection because they want to send their pastor somewhere for his birthday, him and his wife. Or their anniversaries and all this other stuff, man. Treating these people like they're not doing a damn thing for the black communities. Black women know they love their pastors, man. I am not lying. Black women are so sleep, man. And these pastors are so damn wicked. And that's why they killed Yahweh, the Lord Jesus Christ. Because he battled against them. He was showing them what their wickedness, man. So that's why they came in conclusion together to entrap the Most High, and eventually the Lord allowed them to kill him. He could have stopped it, but he loved us so much, he carried out the will of the Father. Now, if Jesus Christ carried out the will of the Father by following his laws, statutes, and commandments, and brought in and showed us physically that it could be did. Yahweh showed us that it could physically be done, man. But he did it unto the point of death. The Lord not asking you to die today. All he's telling you to do is just follow the law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
But eventually you're going to die not following these laws, statutes, and commandments. As soon as the Lord come back and destroy this place and set everybody in their proper place, these laws, statutes, and commandments are going to be enforced all over the earth. Right. Every nation is going to have to follow it. And if you get caught breaking the law, your butt going to die. You get caught cooking pork, your butt gonna die. You get caught smoking weed or selling drugs to your people, your butt gonna die. You get caught sleeping with a married woman, both of y'all gonna die. This is not a game. This is not something to take lightly, man. Y'all are being warned out there. And it's time to wake up. The men in the Isupk, when we on the corners, we are like that trumpet blowing, we speaking loudly.
That's right.
Because we want to wake our people up. We out there for our people, man. Let's go to Romans 6:23 right fast.
Okay.
No, yeah. well, yeah, no, let's go to Leviticus 20 and 13.
Okay.
Like we said, America right now, all over the earth, man, they celebrating the transsexuals, the homosexuals, the gay, the alphabet kids, and they done added some more damn letters on the end of it, and I don't really know what they are. It's like 6 or 7 letters now. I don't know what it could be. I promise you, I don't. I know the transsexual, the homosexual, the gays, the lesbian movement. Now it's some more. I mean, America is just getting worse and worse, man. To the point where they even trying to put these drag queens into the schools to tell bedtime stories to our children. They want to teach our children about sex. It's not a child alive that's under 5 years old that needs to know about sex. There's no reason for a child that young to know about sex. All them children need to do is learn their ABCs and learn their numbers and stuff, man. Why would you try to teach a child about sex, man? America, and somewhere in America right now, I forgot the city, they trying to fix it. They want to pass a law where a 10-year-old can choose if they want to be with somebody. You know what I'm saying? And look at that clown, Dwayne Wade. America gave this man the Parent of the Year award, and him and that wicked wife he got are really, really, really pushing that homosexual stuff with his son. Yeah. His son, man, is a total disgrace.
That's right.
That little boy ain't even had no box. He don't even know what it feel like to be in the arms of a woman. Running this little butt around here, man, dressing like that. And his daddy a homosexual. His daddy is gay as he want to be. Some of the stuff he done said out his mouth, man, it is not no secret. And that wicked wife he got, man, that lady, man, she is something else, man. Right. If you really like the captain brought out, she done had trains ran on her. You know, she done been in relationship after relationship. Yep. Done had a few abortions. Gabrielle Union pretty, but she a wicked broad, man. That is, she's a dragon for real, according to the Bible, man. You got it? Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13.
Oh, God, this is the book of Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination.
If a man lie with mankind as he lay with a woman, that means 2 men together or 2 women together, they have committed an abomination to the Most High. Read.
God. They have Salakia.
20 and 13, we was at.
They shall surely be put to death.
What?
They shall surely be put to death.
The Lord said they supposed to be put to death, man. They're not supposed to be celebrated. What you think happened with Sodom and Gomorrah? The Lord utterly, totally committed. He dropped a nuclear bomb on that place.
That's right.
I mean, destroyed that place to the point they can't even, it's still desolate. The Lord killed everybody over there. Right. Made Lot and his family get up out of there, and them angels destroyed everybody over there, man. And he gonna do the same thing today to America and any other city where this activity is going on. Matter of fact, America is going to be destroyed anyway for the bloodshed that they have committed. But that's just sin on top of sin on top of sin, man. America is a wicked ass place, man. Come on.
So, like, if I could, another story that the brother that came out in the NFL. I don't know if you've seen that story. The brother came out and said that he was gay, and he wanted to come out to the whole world and to the whole NFL. And today and yesterday, his jersey was the highest sold jersey out of the whole NFL the last 2 days.
Wow. So you telling me a lot of straight men walking around with that gay number on his back, representing him?
I don't think they straight.
Right.
They say they is.
Right. That's the point.
It's a lot here. I was listening on the radio this morning. All the sports analysts and stuff were saying, "Man, it's a good thing he came out that show how much we starting to grow as a country, that people can start coming out and being who they is now. And it was the disgust and the abomination, the fact that they were okay with this brother coming out and telling everybody that he like men to be in him. You know, that like this brother in your locker room with you every single day.
That's the point. He like men, but he in the locker room full of naked men. Talking about he done came out. Probably standing up there with all sorts of muscle. With he on the defensive side or something? Big old dude.
Yep. Come on.
Big old dude. Come on, man. That's crazy. Because time he would have said that out of his damn mouth, I wouldn't want him in there.
Come on.
I'd be very uncomfortable in there when he come in there. I'm not getting undressed in front of him. And that's what's wrong with America, man. It's so easy for us to accept everything. That's just like abortions. Mm-hmm. Our sisters act like that's a norm. You know what I'm saying? Then a lot of our brothers wicked as hell. They started getting these girls pregnant and don't want to help raise their children, and or the girl will go to the guy and tell him she's pregnant, and he'll try to talk her into having. A lot of guys try to talk them girls into having abortions. It's on both sides. Both sides is to blame for it sometimes. But the majority of it's these sisters, man. Stop having what they call promiscuous sex. Stop going around you go out on the weekend, get real bubbly, let a guy drop his game. Now you and some mosey wozy getting your box rammed out by a nigga you don't even want to be with. You just want to have some promiscuous sex. If he could do it, I could do it too.
That's right.
If he could have multiple wives, how come I can't have multiple boyfriends? And they even it's something that they got going on with now. They doing that. Mm-hmm. Well, she got 2 boyfriends and everybody know about each other. And one day I was reading a couple of days ago, some black pastor talking about her box is anointed. She let the men in her church have sex with her because her box some crap she was saying about fertility or something. Now you got a whore in the front of your church preaching to you, call herself teach you the Bible, talking about her box is anointed. And she giving it to anybody in there that fertility or something. Nice looking lady, but damn, man, come on, man. I mean, people are starting to do anything today. And people it's like people laying on their beds at nighttime just trying to come up with stuff. Any old damn thing. Any old gimmick. Come on, man, stop it, man. Let's read that one more time from the top.
This is Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death.
And go ahead, Slack.
Their blood shall be upon them.
Their blood will be upon them. The mayor of Chicago, Lori Lightfoot, she gay. She a homosexual. And what was so heavy about that, man, when that lady was running for that office and she was sitting at the table, it wasn't nothing but pastors standing behind her, supporting her. It was nothing but damn pastors and political community leaders standing behind this lady, supporting her, man. And every time I look at that lady, I laugh, man. I don't know why. Every time I look at that lady, I think about that when you watch that movie Beetlejuice, and he sprinkled that stuff on his head, and his head shrunk, and his eyes was big. Yeah, come on, man. That lady looked weird as hell to me, man. She really looked weird to me. And she married to a white woman, about 6'2" or something. They were just standing downtown a couple of weeks ago and uncovered the gay flag. Can I say homosexual flag? The gay flag. We don't want to be flagged, so we're trying to watch our words. But I mean, everybody, it's like it's a norm. It's like people accepting this to the point where a man could come into a store with his wig on and his high heel shoes, and everybody in the damn store be saying, "Ma'am, I've been paying attention to this." It's like this stuff is being pushed on us, and people are accepting it. I don't say that. If a damn gay man come in front of me and we have to communicate with one another, I say man, bro. I'm not calling that nigga no ma'am. I'm not doing it. I don't give a damn how much it offend him. I don't care. What about my damn rights? I'm sick or tired of looking at the television and you got two white boys up there with beards hugging and kissing on the damn TV. That's not normal.
That's right. That's not.
And brothers, y'all got to be careful out there, man. Y'all got to be careful out there because you got a lot of these punks, man. They getting the boob job. I don't know what they're doing, taking ribs out their body, or I mean, if you see them from behind, they look like a woman. They turn around, they look like a woman with their dress on, and you can tell when it's flamboyant. I seen one a couple days ago when we was at the Puerto Rican parade, had on this dress, and all the sides had straps on it, no underclothes on, and had the implants and everything, man. But when I saw his face, you could tell this is a nigga, this is a dude, man. And you got a lot of brothers out there that's falling for that trick. Well, they say they falling for it. I think they like them. For real, for real.
That's like it. Brother Dwight Howard, you know, he was dealing with one of them. They caught him on the phone conversation, talking about how he was dealing with one of them transvestites.
Yeah, because you get with them, I guess they cut off the lights and tell you they on their period. Get me from behind.
They can get a box done. They could get a fake box done.
Yeah, if they got the money, I know, man. That's sick as hell, man. I pulled up something and I saw how they do that surgery, man. Damn. That is crazy. You are sick. That's crazy. To let the doctor go down there and slice and dice you and cut you up and turn your rod into that, you deserve to die.
Okay.
You deserve to die. Seriously. That's crazy, man. And America is it's like they just trying to force it on us. They study trying to force it on us to the point where they want you to just accept it and think it's okay. And it's not. It's not according to the Most High, man. Let's go to Leviticus 20 and 16 right quick.
Okay.
This is happening in the earth too today, y'all. Whether you want to realize it or not, it's called bestiality. And it's a lot of white women that's putting peanut butter on themselves and letting their little chihuahuas and them little expensive dogs just lick all over. I've been seeing pictures where white women will take their dog and let it just lick them all in their face. I was looking at a video about a month ago. This white man was sitting in his truck. He had his dog sitting in his lap, literally sitting in his lap. Him and that damn dog was going at it. The dog licking like hell and he licking like hell too. It's like, what the hell going on over here? Man, these white people sick, man.
That's right.
These white people are sick as hell, man. For real, they are. The hell with that, man. That's crazy as hell, man. And you know it's happening in the earth because it's in the Bible. We finna read it to you now.
That's right.
Read.
This is the book of Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 16. And if a woman approach her to any beast and lie down thereof, thereto, thou shalt kill the woman and the beast.
That means if you catch a woman having sex, and it's a lot of, man, listen, it's certain websites you can go on, man, and they got these dogs trained where the woman to get down on her knees and they'll let a German Shepherd or a Great Dane or something get behind that lady, and boy, he be pumping. He be pumping. It's sickening, man. It's sickening, man. I am so honest with you. You got women out here that's literally having sex with animals. Some countries, they get up under horses and play with the horse and get the horse off. There's videos out there where white boys having sex with damn pythons. And you want to follow these people, man? These are some sick-ass people on this planet, man. And you sick, too, if you want to follow these people and believe in their God. You want to celebrate their holidays. It's called bestiality in the Bible, man, and it's happening in this earth, man. It's sickening. I'm telling you, it's what's going on. These people are crazy, man. Go to Leviticus 18 and 22.
God.
Now, when I was a younger man, you know what I'm saying, I didn't know better. I'm going to be honest, I didn't know better. But I thought it was real sexy to see two women going at it with each other.
God.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted to join. Hell, I wanted me a threesome. When I was growing up and I wanted the truth, man, that was something, it was like a bucket list. I wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying? But that's a sin, man. You got it out?
Read. Book of Leviticus chapter 18 and 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It's an abomination.
The Lord steady telling us, man, that homosexuality is an abomination and you're going to die. That's why when you get AIDS like the cat brought up a couple weeks ago, man, they walk around sashaying around with their purses, with their wigs, their dresses, flaunting around like damn it they the Statue of Liberty or something. And then when they catch that AIDS, the Lord does something to this planet for that crap. They wither away and draw up to the point where they ain't nothing but skin and bones. That AIDS is nothing to play with. And if you're a homosexual, you're going to eventually catch it. You're going to eventually catch it. Now they say they got pills where you can take these. A person with AIDS could take these pills. Now he can have sex with somebody and he won't pass on the AIDS. That sounds like Russian roulette to me.
God.
But you got people out here that's doing that. You got people out here living that lifestyle. Up north in Boys Town. They got a little town right now. I bet you if you go up north on Halstead, they got them damn rainbow flags everywhere. And that's another damn shame. The Lord sent that rainbow to us as a promise that he would not destroy the earth again with a flood. These people done took something God made and turned it into an abomination.
That's right.
That's what they have done. I used to, after a big rain, sometimes you'll see that beautiful rainbow across the sky, man. But now these people done took it and turned it into something that they wanted to be. You see, you could go downtown on State Street right now. They got them flags all up and down State Street, man. But that's the way it is. America is falling. America is going to fall.
That's right.
America is slowly falling even as we speak right now. To be real honest with you. America is turning in on itself. These white people have gotten to the point where if y'all think that it's not some white people somewhere that's not mad as hell, the audacity of these niggas think they free. Them Republicans and them Democrats, man, eventually, I'm expecting something gonna happen.
Okay.
And Trump not going nowhere. Trump in the backfield. He trying to weasel his way back in for another election. And trust me, it's a whole lot of white people out there that would vote for that man. A lot of them. Even this is an abomination. We're going to show you according to the Bible that a brother should not be with a white woman or a black woman should not be with a... It's certain races that we're not supposed to marry into according to the Bible, man.
Right.
Let's go to Deuteronomy 7 and 3.
Okay. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughters thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
Read.
Verse 4. For they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods.
And that's what's going to... If you see one of these... If you pay attention, for some reason, when a black man or a black woman, the Lord give them the skills and the talents that they have to play ball.
Okay.
And instead of finding you a beautiful sister that would understand you and where you from, and them been through the things you've been through, a brother rather go get him a white woman and give her a better lifestyle. And then his excuse would be black women mouths too big, or black women too hard-headed, or I don't want to deal with a black woman. But when the black man get with a white woman, she gonna draw him away from the Most High because he gonna make that lady happy. Right. And if that lady want to celebrate Christmas, whatever the hell she want to celebrate, he gonna make sure she could do it. Right. And if you celebrate any of those holidays on that calendar, if you celebrating anything outside of these law, statutes, and commandments, man, you're being pulled away from the Most High, man. Same with his sister. Look what the girl that played tennis, Serena Williams, man. Now her dad was a dark-skinned brother that poured his whole self into his two daughters. Mm-hmm. And they made records, man. He put them into a sport where black people was not dominating. He got them to the point where, man, them sisters are dominating that damn sport, man. And look what that funky wench did. I promise you, her daddy called hell trying to deal with those people to get his daughter into that tennis stuff. Because I remember growing up, I think it was one black brother that was in it. Arthur Ashe. Arthur Ashe, man. That's the only one I can remember that was, really, really prevalent in that sport. So this was like a milestone, kind of like when these two sisters got in there, because they were so dominant. They were so dominant. And she went, and I'm not sure, but I think I seen the white boy that she married, man. Damn. Are you serious? That sister went and married a dog, man. A dog. And I bet she giving him the world, man. She could have. Why she ain't stay in her own kind? Why she ain't stay in her own race, man? Seriously. Don't give me that crap about, oh, it's okay, you can find love wherever you want to find love at. Maybe didn't no black men treat her right. Don't give me that, because according to the Bible, it's a sin, man. You cannot tell me that you cannot tell me that some brother couldn't love her. But our people, man, time they get their wealth, they want to go to other nations and races. You want to chime in on?
If I could, and that's heavy what you're bringing up with this scripture, because it's like you was just bringing up black men going to get white women. That's because a white woman is going to, when they get them a black man, they're going to be submissive to a black man.
Very submissive.
And that black man, in turn, going to do what that white woman wanted to do because she's being so submissive.
That's right.
In the same token, a white woman want a black woman want a white man who's gonna be submissive. Like, so that's Serena went got her a white man because she know he gonna do what I tell him to do. You know what I'm saying? And a black man ain't gonna do that. And right. that's what a divide is, because if we follow the laws and statutes, we'll know that the man to be the head of the household and the woman's supposed to be submissive. The black woman would already know, hey, as long as I'm submissive, he gonna do what I'm gonna get the perch from it.
That's right.
You gonna get your perch. You be submissive to your husband. My rib, she as long as it's out of righteousness, she gonna pretty much get whatever she want, as long as she being submissive and doing what I tell her to do.
Right, because she earned it. She deserved it. And that's a spirit that our sisters have lost over time. How to be feminine, how to listen. That's funny and it's so heavy about what you bringing out today. Black women always talking about they want a damn husband, man. That's all the church is full of sisters that want a husband. The streets are full of sisters that want a husband. But these black women, they don't want to listen to no man. A black woman find it hard as hell to listen to a black man. But she want that man to do what she say do. And that's what the problem is, man. Black women don't want to listen. They don't want to be told what to do. They want to run the damn household. They don't know how. They don't realize that being feminine, being sweet, being a woman will get your man attention way far better than being a loudmouth bitch. Salakia. But that's the way of the world today, man. And that's the reason why it's like that, because America catered to women so much. Everything America do, it caters to women. Right. To the point where you have certain religions out here that want to say that women are gods. Every store you go in, it caters to women. Not Par half of them, not three-quarters of them. All the stores cater to women. The world, the earth cater to women. Everything is about a woman, man. And that's crazy.
Christianity too. That's
damn right.
That's the biggest caterer though. I mean, I was growing up watching what's her name, Juanita Bynum, and all of she's
Right.
the biggest hoe in the church.
Con.
She had every woman following her through Christianity, and women were coming up thinking that they could lead churches.
Con.
You know, thinking they could be the head of a church.
Right.
You know.
Right. That's so heavy what you just brought. And you know, I'm gonna tell you two more sisters that they that Mary team. Them singers. They turned out to be some. One of them is woo. Lord have mercy. Damn, I feel sorry for her husband. Them sisters, man, they came out like they was just, damn it, they had the best relationship in the world with the Most High. They got a little money, man, and then they got them what they call it when the camera on them all the time. No, when they this thing they got when they pay them to let them follow them around in their house. And,
a series. It's one of those. I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
but y'all get it. You know, and man, listen, when they start seeing this lady's personal life, man, wow.
Reality.
Reality
shows.
Reality shows, man. That team, listen, a woman is not supposed to exert authority over no man at all. Right. A woman is not supposed to run the household. Matter of fact, it can show. Go to 1 Corinthians 11:3. I mean 11:13. This is a structure that the Most High Himself put into place. The Lord put this into place. Don't no woman have the Paula White. That dog. All she preach about is paying your seed. Sow your seed so you can get your blessing. Sow your seed so you can get your blessing. Come on, man. 1 Corinthians 11:13.
Come on. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 13. So like you want to start at 12?
Nah, my bad. 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3.
Okay, come on. This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Christ is God. Now
the head of every woman is what?
Man.
The head of every woman should be the man, man. And the head of Christ is the Father.
Right.
Don't no woman have no business running her household. Every house should have a man in it. And you know it's true because the average woman don't know what the hell she want. And then when a woman's single, she like, listen, when women are single, man, these young women, they are doing some crazy stuff.
It's lucky they confused.
Very
confused when they single. They don't know what they want.
Very confused. Very confused, man. You sisters got to sit down some damn well, cover your heads up and shut your damn mouths. Because according to the Bible, you're not running anything. You have a certain position. Your position is to be a nourisher, a teacher, the first teacher of your child, to nourish your child, to feed and take care of your family. Make sure when your husband come in from a hard day work, he got his plate on the table waiting on him. Cleaning the clothes, making sure the house is clean. Now, because the government giving y'all these high-paying jobs, and like, there's a lot of brothers like myself. Yeah, I made mistakes when I was in my 20s. Why on the earth, it's certain companies I cannot go to and put in an application because they're going to say I got a background. How in the hell you going to hold something against me that I done 40, damn near 40 years ago? Third year. Come on now. This system is geared and set up to hold black men back, to hold black men down, and to uplift black women. They put them in a position so they'll feel like they don't need a black man.
Right.
This is the way this is all geared to destroy. Everything America do is geared to destroy. It's an attack on black brothers, man, and Hispanic brothers, man. I'm being honest with you. It's not no damn illusion. This is a fact. Come on now. Leviticus 18 and 26.
Oh, God. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 18, verse 26. Ye shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, and shall not commit any of these abominations, neither any of your own nation, nor any stranger that sojourneth among you.
That means anybody, we surrounded by these other nations and stuff, and we should not be following and doing and mimicking them.
Okay.
The Bible said that we should keep our own statutes of judgment, man, and we shouldn't. Everything that we just brought out is an abomination to the Most High.
That's right.
Every last one of them. And that is the reason why we in the condition that we in today.
That's right.
That's why we see our young men walking around with their pants sagging. We see our young women walking around damn near naked in the streets. We see our young men killing each other like it's open, like it's hunting season. To the point where I know personally different situations where guys will run up and shoot up the car with 2 girls in it. They don't care. They just want to catch a body. Now these people running around like they don't have eyes and they can't see, man. It's nowhere in the world you're going to run up on a car and you don't see these little heads sitting in the back seat. It's no way. It's no way, man. They don't care. Ain't no love out there, man. These people today, this generation is wicked as hell. It's a wicked generation out there today.
That's right.
And that's because we coming to the end times, man. It's time to wake up, Israel, and turn back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. Do what the Lord said do. And the only way you're going to learn the only place you're going to learn who you really are, the only place you're going to learn how to live and how to obey the Most High is to get your butt into the schools of the Isupk.
That's right.
That's it and that's all. Because the churches are the synagogue of Satan.
That's right.
1 Timothy 4 and 1. You got to realize that all this voting, marching, no matter what Martin Luther King them did, oh yeah, okay, they did all that marching in big numbers and all of that stuff. But ain't nothing changed, man. The only thing changed is when they got through marching, the black people didn't have no community anymore. We don't have no stores. We don't have nothing to look up to. We don't have nothing to look forward to. All we got is these raggedy churches in our communities, man. Everything else is owned by a heathen. Every liquor store in the black community is owned by a damn Arab. Every 7-Eleven is owned by an East Indian. The majority of the stores in our community is owned by white people and stuff of that nature. Black men and black women don't have anything, man. All we got is these churches. That's it. Or maybe a barber shop or a beauty salon here or there. Other than that, we don't have nothing. All that marching didn't do anything for us, man.
That's right.
All this voting. Y'all fighting like hell to vote an oppressor over you. The children of the people that built this country. These white people today are living off of what their forefathers done.
That's right.
That's why they have to pay for the things that their forefathers done.
Right.
They're going to pay for it because they reaping the benefits. They reaping the benefits by running this damn place. First Timothy 4 and chapter 1. Chapter 4 and verse 1.
It's the book of 1 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving head to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils.
And that's what we're doing when you go in these churches, man. You following the doctrines of devils, man. By listening to the stuff that these pastors teaching, by allowing these politicians once a year to come to the church to tell you to get you to vote for them. And believe me, them politicians that come into them churches on them Sundays and stuff like that to talk to the blacks and Hispanics, they giving your pastor a check. Your pastor's getting checks to have meetings downtown to allow different nations into our communities to take the wealth out of the black community and take it to their own community.
So, Lucky, if I could, while you're on this, just from off experience, you know, my mom was a pastor for a long time, and I can remember vividly. She was running a campaign with one of these devils that was trying to be the Cook County Circuit Court judge, and she took my mother in as a spiritual leader for her, just to gain votes from the black community.
Yeah, ain't that something?
And I didn't think about it at the time. At the time, I'm thinking like, man, you know, my mother, she in the pot, you know, I thought it was something good about it. But as I grow and I got older and see, she was using her just as a footstool to be able to usher in black. She know that same lady who's gonna be the over the Cook County Circuit Court is gonna be the same lady that's gonna be dropping the hammer on hundreds of thousands of black men in the state of Illinois.
Damn right.
And we didn't do nothing, but we became just a hand in doing it.
Catapulted her up to the top where she could enslave more blacks and Hispanics. These people are cunning, man. And I mean, they so settled in what they do, and they come to you just like the Bible talk about. They come to you with their smooth words and wars in their heart. War is in their hearts, man, because they don't give a damn about black people, man. They don't. And black women done latched on with these white women with this equal rights crap and equality and all this other crap. And that's not for you sisters, man.
That's right.
We just showed you there is no such thing as equality. There's no such thing as equality. The Father is over the Son, which is Yahushua. Yahushua is over the man. The man is over the woman. And the woman should raise the kids, man.
Right.
There's no such thing as equality, y'all. I got a cousin, man. I said, it's a damn shame that a sister running around here calling herself the mother and the father. And that every house should have a black man in it. And sisters took offense to that. They took offense to that because they single and they raising their children. But, I mean, that's for a reason. Either you just being a whore and you had kids by somebody you don't want, or whatever the case may be, a woman you can't protect yourself. If something happens, if that damn mouse come out, if you're in the kitchen cooking and the mouse runs between that stove and that refrigerator, you're going to drop stuff, you're going to holler, you're going to run.
To nobody.
If you come in the kitchen and you see the average woman see a mouse on a little sticky trap, it's going to stay there till the husband get home from work. I mean, what? Come on now. It's certain things that a woman is not supposed to even have to deal with. I remember it was a certain time where our sisters wouldn't even put their foot on the ground. They were so feminine and everything. They wouldn't even put their feet on the ground, man. They wouldn't walk outside barefooted. It ain't nothing to see a girl come outside with her damn feet walking on that ground out there no more. Dirty heels, dirty feet. Come on, man. Women, y'all have lost your femininity, your feminist. You've lost your sense of feminist. And you want to be aggressive. You've taken on a lesbian spirit, whether you realize it or not, by being the type of person that want to stand up against a man. And that's out of order. That's out of order. Period. Read 1 Timothy 4:1 again, nice and loud.
Okay. It's the book of 1 Timothy 4:1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly, that in the latter time some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils.
And that's what we've done. We've departed from the faith, which is the law, statutes, and commandments. If you got faith for real, you ain't gonna have no problem doing what the Lord said do by following these laws, statutes, and commandments. Go over to Mark 7:9 right fast.
Okay. It's the book of Mark, chapter 7 and verse 9. And he said unto them, full well ye reject the commandments of God, that ye may keep your own tradition.
And that's what we have done, Israel. We have rejected the commandments of God so you can keep your own traditions. By follow, you want to celebrate Juneteenth. You want to celebrate the 4th of July. You want to celebrate Halloween and Thanksgiving and your birthday and all these other wicked days that your damn daddy, the white man, tell you to celebrate on the days that you do it. Go ahead,
So,
Doc.
don't forget gay pride.
Yeah, gay pride.
It's gonna be they gonna have hoe pride in a minute. You can openly be a hoe, and they gonna have a big old parade for it in a minute where you can just walk down and just be a hoe in the middle of Michigan.
Yeah, they're doing it every weekend anyway in these damn strip clubs.
Okay.
That's what they being, whores. You see 20 girls it's come out and make a circle and join hand in hand and bow her head and pray that the Lord would bless them so they could shake it and drop it and ride it and suck it and everything else for $1. Come on, man, stop it. Let's jump over to Revelations 18:4 right fast.
Okay.
We bringing out these verses showing y'all, man, it's not nothing that we telling y'all. We're not going off of emotions. We're not going off of how we feel. We're telling you what the Lord's saying.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 4. And I heard another voice from the heavens saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sin, and that ye receive not of her plagues.
And that's what's gonna happen to you niggas, man. If y'all don't wake up and come up out of America, when it say take your spirits out of America, it's talking about spiritually. To stop doing what these other people, these other nations are doing, man. Hell, it's done got to a point where you can't even really. I don't go to Chinese restaurants no more. I don't want to eat no damn dog or mouse or bat or anything else. The Lord sent coronavirus to this doggone planet because the Chinese over there feeding their babies bat snacks and all this other crap. Come on, man. The Lord is behind everything that's going on this planet, man. We're looking at the anger of the Most High. When you see people dying in the streets the way they dying violently, that's the judgment of God, man.
That's right.
Even down to the children. Because he's sick of it. He's sick of it, Israel. Let's jump over to Jude 1:7 right fast.
Okay.
The Lord is sick and tired and he's ready to destroy this place. But what it is, he's trying to give us a chance to get it together. He don't want us to be destroyed. Listen, America is going to pay for the bloodshed and all the atrocities and the crimes they have committed against God's people. That is inevitable. It's going to happen. No matter how much you want to love the white man, the Lord is going to destroy these people to the point where they won't even be on this planet anymore. These people are so damn proud, they building stuff on different planets, man. They have created a 5th military branch. They know what they're doing. They see these UFOs. They know that there's something going on. They know what's going on. They trying to prepare and get ready for battle against the Most High. That's what's going on. And every nation on this planet is going to have to stop fighting one another and join all of them going to have to join their forces together to come up against that nigga named Jesus Christ, Yahushua, and the millions of angels that's going to come down here on this planet and wipe this damn place out, man.
That's right.
That's the future of America. Ain't no joining hand in hand and every nation coming together. That's a damn lie. Salakia. But it's a lie. I'm telling you. It's not going to happen. Not according to the Bible. Jude 1:7.
It's the book of Jude, chapter 1, verse 7. Even in Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them, in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, Slakia, are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire.
And that's what y'all better remember. Y'all know about that story that happened in Sodom and Gomorrah, just like you heard about the flood with Noah. The Lord destroyed that place because of homosexuality, man. It was so wicked, the Lord got fed up with it. And he fed up with this place. Just like you should be. It's nowhere in the world you should be accepting homosexuality in your home. There's no way that you should be accepting anybody trying to teach your children anything about that crap. Come on, man, stop it. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 1, please.
It's the book of Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 1. My son, forget not my law, but let thine heart keep my let thine heart keep my commandments.
The Lord said, do not forget his law and let your heart remember his commandments. Read. We're going all the way to 8.
Verse 2, for length of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee.
And well, we know that's not true. We dying like in the hundreds, in the thousands every year because we're not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Read.
Verse 3, let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them about thy neck. Write them upon thy table of thine heart. Verse 4, so shalt thou, Salakia. Verse 4, so shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of God and man.
We have not found a favor in the sight of the Most High. He's pouring his judgment down on America, and we're suffering because of our sins. And don't no other race of people respect us.
That's right.
Don't nobody respect us because we're not following our own law, statutes, and commandments, man. Read.
Verse 5, trust in the Lord with all thy heart and lean not unto thine own understanding.
That means don't think you so damn smart. You're not smarter than the Most High, man. Don't lean to your own understanding, because if you do that, you're going to be following these wicked devils. You're going to be popping fireworks on the 4th of July. You're going to put pork on your doggone grill and cook it, and you're going to pray to it, and you're going to think the Lord done took all the whatever out of it, and it's okay to eat now. This is what we've been taught. Read.
Verse 6.
Proverbs 3 and 6.
I went over. Verse 6. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path.
The Bible said in all our ways we should acknowledge the Most High and his law, statutes, and commandments, and he will direct our path. But we have strayed away, Israel. Read.
Verse 7. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil.
And we are foolish, thinking that we don't have to listen to the Lord. And we have embraced evil to the point where we don't give a damn about one another. It ain't nothing for a man to sleep with a married woman, or a married woman to go out and cheat on her husband. It ain't nothing for a young man to have children with a woman and get up and don't give a damn about that woman or his children. It's got to a point where women don't even care about their own damn kids. The abortion is fetuses. Ain't no telling what they're doing with all them fetuses and stuff. But then you got all these centers where they safe havens. Women are having babies and putting them in garbage cans. Having a baby and leaving it in an alley. Having a baby and just leaving it at the hospital. Then you got women that got 2 or 3 kids in the house and she ain't doing a damn thing with them kids. She too busy getting high all night and sleeping in the morning when she should be up dressing them kids and getting them ready for school. Little baby's going to school looking like, damn it, he ain't had no lotion on his body all week. Little t-shirt done turned gray. Can't even go on the field trip because his mom and them ain't giving him the money and stuff to do it. How do you think that child gonna grow up? Come on, man, read.
Verse 8. It shall be health to thy navel and marrow to thy bone.
Listen, man, if we follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, man, it would make our people thrive today, man. We wouldn't be suffering the way we're suffering. Jump over to, no, Saint, stay right there where you at and jump over to 31.
Verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
Now, according to the Bible, man, we shouldn't be envying these people, man. You should not want to do anything that these oppressors are doing. Everything that they're doing, we should run from it. Where you should be is in the Isupk under Commander General Yohana, learning how to live, learning how to treat your family, your brother, your sister, learning how to eat, learning how to help build your nation again. That's right. Learning your language, learning your culture, learning your everything, man. This is where you find it at. Not in those churches. Those churches are continually leading God's people to the slaughter. That's right. Stop it, man. Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12 and verse 6.
Oh, my God. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12 and verse 6. For the Most High hateth sinners, and will repay vengeance unto unto the ungodly.
Now, one thing that the Christian church will tell you, boy, I promise you, you can't convince them otherwise. Oh, God loved the sinner, but he hates the sin. But not according to the Bible. Please, I'll read that one more time, nice and loud.
For the Most High hateth sinners and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly.
That means if you're not following these laws, statutes, and commandments, don't be surprised when you get that phone call, your daughter missing, your son that been shot, or your house done been shot up because your wicked ass son out there doing all kind of crazy stuff.
That's right.
Don't be surprised of anything that comes your way, because the Lord hates sinners. So that means if you gay and you running around, I keep on forgetting which one we can't say. If you running around here living that gay lifestyle, don't be surprised when you catch AIDS. Don't be surprised when you trick some brother and have him thinking you're a girl and he blow your damn brains out your head. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised because your household is in an uproar and ain't no peace in your home. It's always something crazy going on. Don't be surprised because the Lord hates sinners, man.
That's right.
He hates sinners according to the Bible.
That's right.
Everything you done been taught in these churches is a lie, y'all. Everything we have been taught in those churches is contrary to the word of God. And we breaking it out to you and showing you what the Most High got to say about it. Jump over to Proverbs 16 and 25, right? Please, all right?
This is the book of Proverbs. Is that 16 and 25?
Yes, sir.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16 and verse 25. There is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
There is a way that seems right unto a man, but the end thereof are death.
That's right.
And that is what we witnessing. And these pastors are going to pay for it. According to the Bible, it's a woe unto these pastors. They are in a world of trouble.
That's right.
But you're going to get it too because you can research. You know what the average Christian do every week? They pick up their Bible, they take it to church, they open it, they read the 2 passages that the pastor get them, then they throw it on the back seat or they take it in the house and lay it on that damn table around them candles and stuff and open it up and feel like they got some kind of shrine sitting over there in their corner. Other than that, the average person out there is not reading their Bible. You do not know your Bible at all.
It's like if I could, they highlight scriptures. Like what they highlight scriptures for? Like we highlight them because we highlight them because they precept to something more. We know what the Bible is teaching us to read line upon line, precept upon precept.
That's right.
Why do a Christian highlight scriptures? Is it something they do just to make sure that they know where it's at? Because they not following them.
That's right. I think because according to the Bible said we have a zeal for the Most High, but we don't know Him. Black people know they have a zeal for the Most High, but you're being misled by your pastors. That's what's happening. Yeah, they are highlighted because it some kind of way it struck a nerve on them.
Okay.
That's what it did. It struck a nerve on them, and they highlighted so they could try to remember where the hell it was at when they go back to find it. That's an easy way to find it because they don't know nothing about the damn Bible or the books or where the precepts said or nothing like that. Because I was like that my damn self. I ain't gonna lie. Proverbs chapter 28 and verse 9.
It's the book of Proverbs chapter 28 verse 9. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be an abomination.
Whoa. Did y'all hear that? One more time, Mark.
He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be abomination.
So that means I don't give a damn how much you praying. If you sinning, the Lord is not listening to your prayers. The Lord ain't hearing that. It's like a good father with 2 children. One of the children bad, one of them good. The one that's good, the Lord listen to him and He bless him sometime with some of the stuff that he wants. The one that's bad, the one that's good, He bless him. The one that's bad, he turning his back on him. He go sit down somewhere, get out of my face. I'm not listening to you. You want that damn PlayStation, and your teacher been calling me all week, telling me how bad you been in school. Every time I go to work, your mom started calling me, telling me I need to hurry up and come home to make you act right. And you think the Lord listening to your prayers? Come on, man. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is not feminine. He's not your mama. He's our Father.
That's right.
Come on now, y'all need to grow up. John 9:31.
Okay, it's the book of John. You said 9 and 31.
Come on.
Chapter 9 and verse 31. Now we know that God heareth not sinners, but if any man be a worshiper of God and doeth his will, him he heareth.
Come on, y'all. I mean, these are the precepts we're bringing out of the Holy Bible, man. Thus saith the Most High.
That's right.
Thus says the Most High, man. If you be a worshiper of God, him he hears. How do you worship God? By doing what he said do.
That's right.
By following the law, statutes, commandments. By listening to the Most High and obeying him. By not selling your brother drugs, your sister drugs. By not hating your brother for no reason. And we got that bad. Niggas walk down the street and mean mug each other all the time. A lot of brothers, you walk past them and I was raised and taught that if I look at a man and we get eye contact, I'm gonna at least acknowledge him, nod my head. We ain't got to speak out, nod my head or give him a fist. A lot of these guys today, man, you look at them and nod and they walk right past you, damn it, like they don't see you.
They don't see you.
That ain't brotherhood. That's the spirit of America. That's why the Bible said we should take our spirit out of America. Because when you follow the things of America, man, you become wicked as all out. It's like you the walking dead. Let's close out with Isaiah 14 and 21. All right?
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 21.
This for all y'all that want to love the white man so much.
Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquities of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Now the Bible said, prepare slaughter. Read that one more time from the top.
Prepare slaughter for his children.
Prepare slaughter for his children. That means like if you watch one of these old shows or you see the pictures, you see all the white people standing up there with their slits came out licking their hand with their white women and their little children, and they got about 5 or 6 niggas hanging from the tree. Them same little children that was out there with them white men that was hanging them brothers that growed up now, and them the ones that's running around here right now. The Bible said prepare slaughter for these people, man. The Bible don't say join hand in hand with these people and try to be their friend, that the white man your brother. The Bible said prepare slaughter for the iniquities of their fathers, man. George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, all of them guys, man, were slave owners, rapists, murderers, liars. And the things that they did, their children today are reaping the benefits. And according to the Bible, it's time, the Lord said prepare slaughter for this place, man. We're going to close out on that, y'all. That's my time, Israel Shalom. Pass the class over to Priest and Officer of Ramawan.
It's the Isupk security announcements. We are the Isupk. Start on 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. New rule for a brother or sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves on the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the heads to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18:21. Malachi 3:8-10 means tenth in the Hebrew, ma'ashra. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department of the teacher. Priest fund, which is a free will offering for the priest, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocation, we have the feast of the Salakia, the blowing of the trumpets, memorial of the blowing of the trumpets, I believe. Oh no, Salakia. It's the feast of tabernacles. It'll be the feast of the tabernacles, which is Monday the 20th. It starts Monday the 20th, and that's September. And any brother wants to be a trooper to school, wear all black. That's boots, shirt, pants, headband, and